Hi everyone, welcome to Let's Talk in English on PTS and the radio. My name's Andrea.
And I am Gabe. And have you been practicing talking about yourself and introducing yourself? That would be a good thing to do.
Well, we have been introduced to many new people this week. All of you met a new teacher, Gabe, and Gabe's been telling us a bit more about himself.
That's right. I have been introducing myself, and also we have been introduced to different people in small town, like Sarah and Max, her brother.
That's right. We also met Renee, who is the waitress at the diner. And what is her husband's name?
Her husband's name is Simon. That's right.
Yes, it's been a lot of fun meeting our new friends in small town. And today we'll meet some other new people. Let's begin by looking at our key words. Please say them with us. Personal. Personal. Don't ask someone's age. That's a personal question.
Editor. Editor. The editor really likes the story you wrote for the newspaper.
Salesman. Salesman. That salesman will try to sell you some new books. Now, friends, let's say these key words together again. The first one is personal. Personal.
Editor. Editor.
Salesman. Salesman. Thank you, everyone. Now let's go see Eddie.
Eddie!
Yeah. Okay, I have a personal question.
You do?
For you, Gabe.
For me?
Yes, for you, Gabe.
Uh-oh.
Okay, here it is. Ready? Ready?
Yes?
Do you like me?
Do I like you? Well, Eddie, of course I like you. You're kind of a cute little cat thing, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a meerkat. Thanks.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
And I like getting to know you.
Good.
But right now, I'm wondering if you have the mission for today.
Oh, of course. The mission. Today's mission is who is Sarah's letter from?
Who is Sarah's letter from?
We'll find out today. Let's begin with our look at small town.
Sarah, how are you? How's your boyfriend?
Betty, you know I don't have a boyfriend.
I know, but you will someday. Sorry, I asked too many personal questions.
I don't mind. Guess what? I just started a blog about life in small town.
Great! Do you write about me?
Of course! I have to write about our town's postmistress.
And the editor of our town newspaper.
That's right.
Well, friends, we meet another new person. We meet Betty. Now, Gabe, where does Betty work?
Well, Betty works in the post office of small town.
We also find out that Betty likes to ask many personal questions. Now, what personal question does she ask Sarah?
She says, Sarah, how's your boyfriend?
But Sarah doesn't have a boyfriend, but Betty does ask this personal question. Well, let's learn our key word, personal. Personal. If something is personal, that means you don't tell everyone about it. You just share personal things with some people who are close to you.
Right, you share these personal things, and then you ask personal questions only to people that you are comfortable asking these questions to.
Now, Gabe, can I ask you a personal question?
Okay, go ahead, Andrea.
How old are you?
Andrea, that is a personal question. You know I don't like talking about my age.
Okay, Gabe, I'm sorry. I know it's a personal question, but I just wanted to give our friends an example. of a
Okay.
personal question.
Okay, very nice. Well, how old are you?
Well, Gabe, that's a personal question. I'm not going to answer that in front of everyone.
Okay, good idea.
All right, now another good idea is to learn our next keyword. It is editor. Editor. Now, an editor is someone who works on books or at a newspaper. They check to make sure all the words are correct before the book or the newspaper goes to people.
That's right. There can be an editor for a book or an editor for a newspaper or even for magazines or movies. These are the people that work on these things.
Did I get any mail today?
I don't know. I'm just starting to put out the mail. Look, here's a letter for Max. It's from Rose Parker. I wonder who she is.
I don't know.
I'll ask him when he comes in.
Good idea.
Here's a letter for you. It's from your parents.
Great!
Everybody, this is exciting. We have just found the answer to today's mission right here. And the mission is, who is Sarah's letter from?
Who is Sarah's letter from? Sarah's letter is from her parents.
It's from her parents. That must be nice to get a letter from your parents. Andrea, do you like getting packages and letters in the mail?
Yes, I do, Gabe. I always get excited whenever I get mail.
That's great. So do I. And mail, of course, is the way that things are sent from one address to another. It's sent in the mail.
And some people have to go to the post office to get their mail. That's why Sarah goes to see Betty at the post office.
Sarah's at the post office, and Betty says that there is a letter for Max, and it's from Rose Parker. Wait, Andrea, isn't that kind of personal to be looking at someone else's mail?
Yes, Gabe, you're right. It is personal, but we know that Betty just wants to know these things, so she's wondering. She wants to know who Rose Parker is.
Hi, girls.
Hugh, my favorite salesman. What are you selling today?
Well, you know, whenever I come to town, I always bring something interesting.
We know.
Well, today is no different. Here,
A book?
open it.
Hey, there are no pages in this book.
That's right. You don't read this book. You keep things in it.
No thanks, Hugh.
Someday you'll buy something from me, Betty.
Maybe.
Well, we meet Betty's favorite salesman, and he always brings interesting things to sell. He comes into the post office, and Gabe, what is his name?
Well, his name is Hugh. H-U-G-H, Hugh.
Yes, and Hugh is there. He is a salesman, and that's our key word. Let's learn it. Salesman. Salesman. A salesman is a man who sells things. A salesman might come to your house, or you might meet a salesman at a store.
And when a salesman is working, he wants to go out and try to sell things to people. He is trying to make a sale. That's what a salesman does. He makes sales.
And what is Hugh, the salesman, selling today? Well, he is trying to sell a book, but it is a special book, isn't it?
It is a special book. What kind of book is this?
Well, it's not a book that you read. It's a book that you keep things in. That's different, isn't it?
It is a little bit different, but Betty likes different things, and Hugh wants to try to sell this to her.
But today, Hugh doesn't get a sale. He doesn't sell anything. But Hugh, maybe next time.
Conversation replay.
Sarah, how are you? How's your boyfriend?
Betty, you know I don't have a boyfriend.
I know, but you will someday. Sorry, I asked too many personal questions.
I don't mind. Guess what? I just started a blog about life in small town.
Great! Do you write about me?
Of course! I have to write about our town's postmistress.
And the editor of our town newspaper.
That's right. Did I get any mail today?
I don't know. I'm just starting to put out the mail. Look, here's a letter for Max. It's from Rose Parker. I wonder who she is.
I don't know.
I'll ask him when he comes in.
Good idea.
Here's a letter for you. It's from your parents.
Great!
Hi, girls.
Hugh, my favorite salesman. What are you selling today?
Well, you know, whenever I come to town, I always bring something interesting.
We know.
Well, today is no different. Here,
A book?
open it.
Hey, there are no pages in this book.
That's right. You don't read this book. You keep things in it.
No thanks, Hugh.
Someday you'll buy something from me, Betty.
Maybe.
Calendar phrase.
We are pleased that you joined us for our calendar phrase. Today's calendar phrase is pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
Now, when you are just introduced to someone new, it's nice to say this to them. Pleased to meet you.
Hey, you look great. Pleased to meet you.
Hey, Gabe, we are pleased to meet you, our new teacher on the show.
Well, it's great to be here, and we will be pleased to see today's calendar phrase. Let's go.
Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. Hi, my name is Jan.
Pleased to meet you. I am John.
Pleased to meet you. Do you play table tennis?
Yes, I am on the team.
Oh, I am so pleased to meet you. I love table tennis.
Really? Are you good at it?
I'm okay. Do you want to play right now?
Sure, if you are ready to lose.
Hey, I don't think so. I'm ready to win.
Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
Well, friends, it has been a great day. You know, it has been a great week getting to know all our new friends in small town and, of course, our new teacher, Gabe.
Well, it's been a great week for me as well, and it's been a great week getting to know Eddie. He's my new friend.
Oh, that's nice.
Join us again tomorrow for our Saturday review. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.